Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Trails from Zero Challenge, the live stream series where we're trying to beat this amazing RPG on Nightmare mode without ever changing our starting gear. If you want to watch these challenge runs in your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boop that bell button to stay notified. Now, we previously left off. A lot happened! We found out a lot of intriguing possible ways that some hidden I'm trying to remember what they were called. Some sort of masked assassin might be trying to go after her, the main actress, in an upcoming play. And in the meantime, in so doing, we also found out a little bit more about Ellie, but I think we're going to find out even more about Ellie's kind of motivation for joining the Special Support Squad tonight, since she definitely seemed very, very rattled when that assistant to Mayor McDowell was trying to convince Ellie to essentially, I think, be Mayor McDowell's successor. So very, very interested to see where this goes, for sure. And we are absolutely going to talk to Ellie tonight. But first, I'm assuming if we talk to Ellie, the story will progress. So we're going to check other places first. What say you, Zeit? Oh. Zeit definitely enjoys his lounging. Wow. Nope. I'm gonna assume... Yeah, let's go see what's going on. Hello, Copper Nicholson. Thanks for dropping by. How's it going? Oral terminal's down. No reason to use it now anyway. Good point. We're in Sergey's office. Does Sergey have any secrets? Does he have any recipes we don't have? No. Okay. Nothing over here. Is anyone back here? Nope, no one seems to be in the kitchen. There won't be any secret recipes here. Not that I can see. Alright. So, how was your day, Copper Nicholson? Alright, this is Lloyd's room. This is, I think, Randy's room. Yep. Let's see what Randy's up to. What you up to, Lloyd? Going on the town? Well, not exactly. It's about Mademoiselle Ellie, huh? Well, can't say I blame you for that, for being worried. Seems like she's got a lot on her mind right now. Not sure if it's the kind of stuff we should really be butting into, though. Yeah, that might be true. But still, if something's on her mind, I want her to know that she can rely on us. Trust me, I don't want to see her down in the dumps either. I'm just not sure if we should really be butting into her personal issues at all. Well, I think we really should be talking to Ellie, though, because she clearly needs support right now. Let's see what, alright, no worries, Copper Nicholson. Wish you all the best with your bike ride. Oh, it's you. Why the long face? How about you toss that scale away before you come in here? Sergey. Sorry about that. Still working, Chief? The SSS, unconventional as it may be, is still part of the CPD. So that means paperwork. If you don't have any pressing issues, kids, could you leave me be to this? I'd like to get all this finished before daybreak, you know. Right, sorry for the interruption. See, this right here shows that Sergey is a better, I guess a better boss than Sarah Valentine was. I mean, technically Sarah Valentine was a teacher, but still, like, Sergey's, like, working in the late hours of the night trying to make sure everything's all set up for the next day. Sarah doesn't do that. And Sarah just goes to goof off. Oh, is there something here? Nope. Okay. Well, let's go see Tio, and then we'll go talk to Ellie. I honestly would not be surprised if Ellie, like, went onto the roof to kind of look out over, like, the city of Crossbell. So which one is... Okay, I think that's, that has to be Ellie's room, I think. Yep, this is Tio's room. Alright, Tio, what are you doing? Tio? Tio, ah! Oh, were you busy reading something, Tio? Yes, I was halfway through this science journal, actually. And why the heck did you wake me up, Lloyd? I finally got some sleep after 3 days. Lloyd? I know, you're worried about Ellie too, aren't you? I was just thinking about going to talk to her. That's so. Now that's the case, I'll let you handle it, Lloyd. After all, dealing with these types of issues does not fall into my area of expertise. Tio. I leave Ellie in your capable hands, Lloyd. Initially, I believe that it might be more appropriate for another girl to handle this issue, but this field is not precisely my forte. Kind of an introvert, Lloyd. That's okay. Hey, Tia, that's alright. Yeah, I know. It's perfectly fine. That's an empty room. I think this is the other empty room. Alright. Need to talk to Ellie. See what's what. Oh, I was right. She is up here. Oh. Will we have found anything if we... I sincerely doubt we would have found anything if we entered Ellie's room. Oh. Lloyd? Hey, Ellie. How'd you know it was me? Just a hunch. I don't know why, but I had a feeling you'd come here. Aw, that's cute. I guess you were right. I don't think I did, but it doesn't make sense considering that he uses Tonfa as Topper Nicholson. Breathtaking as always. Isn't that the IBC in the distance? Oh yeah, I do see the IBC in the distance. It's a pretty tall building. I swear, there's totally going to be a bank robbery case at some point. There has to be, right? Surely. Yes, it is. I thought you would find a city-state as beautiful as Crossbell's, even if you scoured the entire continent. Yet, the more the lights of the city shine, the more the stars seem to dim. Aww, poor Ellie. She feels so depressed. The purity of starlight, the symbol of Adios' love. Ellie, I was thinking over everything that happened today. With Ravoosh, you, Dudley, Tio not getting any sleep. But Ellie, Tio never gets any sleep. That's a good point. No matter what you do, you can't change Crossbell's true nature. Ravoosh's iron grip is here to stay. I'm merely referring to them as our fellow business competitors. Here in Crossbell, free trade is protected by law, after all. You take offense with that, officers? We're charged with maintaining a certain degree of order in a city where justice is a constant uphill battle. We're expected to suppress major crimes and protect the public from criminal organizations and foreign intelligence agencies. Can you possibly fathom the work that goes into that? Yeah, that was a... Now that I figure that out, that was a lot to, like, be thrown at these characters in one day. Like, that's just a whole lot of pressure. That was the darkness of the city, the tragic truth of the state called Crossbell. We're kept alive only by the will of the Empire and the Republic, stripped of all pride, and fed constant lies and deception. We're drowning in false prosperity and novelties only because of our captors will allow it. And that right there, chat, I think, wow, it's such a beautiful line, but also it is so, it's so accurate, isn't it? Like, it really does somehow just what we're seeing here in Crossbell with, like, just how deep-seated the corruption is over here. Like, all this, like, everything we see around here, this prosperity, like, the light shining here, it's all, like, it's basically, it's like pillars of sand, so to speak. It seems nice at a distance, but when you really take a look at it, you really start to notice the cracks and the shaky foundation it's all built on. And that's terrifying, because so many people rely on it. Everyone just surrenders to these circumstances and accepts the status quo without realizing its true cost. That's the city we live in. Maybe you're right. But you don't want to surrender just yet, do you, Ellie? Ah, Lloyd, well said. I once had a mother and a father. Ah. Oh, I suppose putting it like that makes it sound as if they passed away. They're still very much alive. That's good. What I meant to say is, they divorced when I was little. My mother lives in the Empire now, and my father in the Republic. Oh, don't tell me that her mother is secretly, Alyssa's mother, because that would be horrible. I had no idea. My father was born and raised in the Republic. He moved to Crossbell City, met my mother, and after marrying into the Mandela family, he strove to become a politician. Immediately after he joined the Diet, he recognized Crossbell's ugly, distorted reality. As someone with a strong sense of justice, he made it his duty to mend this broken city. Oh dear, I don't like where this is going. I'm guessing something really bad happened to her father. Year after year, he drafted reform bills, all in the hopes of bringing change to the state. That's amazing! No, in the end, none of his bills were ever passed. The Imperial and Republican factions both shunned him, ridiculed him. One by one, his allies betrayed him, friends left him, and he became the laughingstock of the political world. Not even my grandfather, as well respected as he is for being neutral, was able to mend his career. Crossbell brought my father to utter despair. And then, one day, he quit. As a Diet member, as a husband, and as my father. He decided to leave everything behind for Calvard. Wow! Ow! Ouch! That's horrible! Mother couldn't stop him, and at the same time, she couldn't uproot me, still a small child, to follow him all the way there. Eventually, they settled on a divorce. My father was done for good. Aw, poor Ellie! It always seemed like Mother hated him for what he did, but I got the impression that underneath it all, she still loved him. It soon became apparent that living in Crossbell, the state that robbed her of her love, would be too much to bear. My mother left to go live with relatives in Erebonia. It was then that I was taken in by my grandfather, who raised me into the person I am today. Dang, that's a rough upbringing. Poor Ellie. That was the reason I was drawn to following him down the path of politics. It wasn't due to any desire to avenge my father or anything like that. I just couldn't understand it. How could a family so happy and loving end up falling apart so completely? After I made my decision, Grandfather began to help me. I studied abroad all over the continent, focusing on politics and economics. However, the more I studied, the more I realized how complicated of a quagmire Crossbell's situation truly was. Caught between the Empire and the Republic, our justice, our interests are pulled apart by the gravity of their immense power, entangled with their own, and distorted beyond all recognition. It was there I hit a wall, an insurmountable barrier in my way, a barrier to get over, but one that we can't seem to find a way. A barrier, the same one my father faced, and one I'm sure my grandfather faces as well. Do you know who represents the government of Crossbell State, Lloyd? Isn't it Mayor Metel? Well, yes, but he's not the only one. It's actually both the Crossbell State Mayor and the Speaker of the Diet. Grandfather and the Imperial Faction Speaker Hartman can jointly represent our government. That's how we operate, according to state law. Sounds like I should have studied a bit more. But wait, why did Crossbell adopt such a divided system in the first place? It's obvious, isn't it? If two representatives from opposite factions have equal authority, they can hinder things for each other, making political reform nearly impossible. Wow! No way! Now that you mention it, it does make sense. Yeah, because Crossbell has coined the market, so to speak, on advanced orbital technology and all these Sepith veins, the Septium veins. So because of that, it's both the Calvard Republic and the Erebonian Empire are trying to control Crossbell for that reason. With two people on top, one side can easily sabotage the other if they try to push some sort of reform through. The fact that this happens is a tragic inevitability, given Crossbell's founding. 70 years ago, Crossbell State was born from a mutual agreement between Erebonia and Calvard. In fact, the state's founders were largely Imperial and Republican lawyers. Seeing the current state of Crossbell, I can't help but think of it as a curse. Wow. I was at a loss. If I were to continue in the world of politics, that same curse would grab me by the neck and drag me under, just like my father. That's why I decided on a new approach, one my family hadn't yet tried. And that was the CPD? Yes. From there, I told myself I could see Crossbell's twisted reality firsthand, without looking through the muddy lens of politics. I convinced myself that the experiences I gained here would one day be my secret weapon when I finally joined Crossbell's political world. But I get the feeling that Ellie's about to say, but now I'm not so sure, or something like that. And it's amazing how topical this is, chat, isn't it? This game came out, when? 2010, 2011? But, what they're talking about here is just so applicable to, so many places across the world today. This idea of basically having, two sides that are almost evenly balanced, and not getting anything done, and it's just causing, and like all these conflicting interests lead to a massive seed of corruption. Really, really fascinating, which also makes me wonder where the story goes, because they keep referring to barriers, and I know there is a song in this game called Getting Over the Barrier. In fact, I think that's the name of the battle theme of this game. So, and that clearly seems to be thematic of where this game's going, like the idea of getting over a barrier. But I'm curious as to like how they do that, you know? Because that's really going to be the crux of the problem, isn't it? I'm going to guess that it's like they aren't truly going to be able to solve everything by the end of this game. I don't even think they'll be able to solve everything by the end of the second game. But maybe that's okay. Maybe what the story is trying to show, like, just how to kind of not just get by, but try to make things a little better here and there as you go, even if it seems like everything around you seems so, like, hopeless and stuck. Which, again, is, I think, really, really topical for today's day and age. The reform that my father failed to achieve and grandfather is unable to pursue. I thought this new perspective would be the key to finally making it a reality. Maybe. But perhaps I was just lying to myself. Perhaps I was just running away. Everything that happened today, I knew it was likely that I'd encounter those issues. But still, the reality of things was even colder and crueler than I had thought. When confronted with it, I was at a loss. Maybe I'm incapable of doing anything on my own after all. Maybe I'm just a broken little girl, abandoned by her mother and father. Aw, Ellie, no! No! Poor Ellie. No. Oh. So what? Wow, okay, Lloyd, alright. Huh? Aw, does Ellie have tears in her eyes? I can't help but, like, I'm not sure if that's just, like, the lighting or if, like, Ellie's starting to get some tears in her eyes. But it definitely sounded like Ellie was very much pouring her heart out to Lloyd. You try way too hard to be perfect, Ellie. I can't afford to fail. I need to take care of everything myself, shoulder every responsibility. That's the way you've been thinking, isn't it? That's not... Today was probably our roughest day yet. Being ridiculed, having to hear that all of our efforts are in vain. But think about it. Aren't those the things we signed up for when we joined the SSS? Remember, Ellie, there may be barriers we can't get over today, but that doesn't mean we won't be able to get over them tomorrow. Tomorrow? Right now, the barrier that stands before us is the threat letter case. And even though the First Division has taken over, I say we continue investigating independently from them. What? But is there even anything else we can do at this point? Sure, the First Division may be great at what they do. But even so, it's obvious that they're still stuck in a cop's mindset, only adhering to traditional logic. Maybe a new perspective is exactly what's needed to craft this case. At least, that's how I feel about things. Lloyd, just like how you joined the CPD to gain a new perspective on crossbell, right? If we're somehow able to solve this case, then I'm sure that means your goal isn't out of reach either. Huh? Of course. I shouldn't really compare our investigation of crossbell's to crossbell's underlying issues. But what we need right now is the experience of overcoming these kinds of obstacles. If we keep clearing the small barriers, one by one, then someday we'll have the power to get over the big ones too. Wow. I guess that's kind of what I was saying, like just like trying to get by bit, make things a little bit better as you go. That's kind of profound though, Lloyd. Great line. In these 2 months we've been together, I've come to realize something. You have your own troubles you're working to overcome, don't you? So, how are you able to stay so optimistic? Well, let's see. Maybe it's because I have someone I'm trying to catch up to. Aw, because Lloyd's trying to catch up to Jai. I see. Though, that in itself may be a problem. I think I understand. I'm not as strong as you are. Don't say that, Ellie. You carry this team. I'm just so tired of it all. I didn't come up here with the intention of talking so much about my past, but I just can't keep it bottled up anymore. At this rate, I'm only going to drag the team down. And if that's the case, I should probably... Ellie. Huh? We need you, Ellie. Aw, Lloyd, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Lloyd, were you about to say that you need me? Maybe. your profound knowledge, your negotiation skills, your sharpshooting, your sense of justice. If we're going to stand up to the city, we're going to need you. Just let's face it, no one else can get us all back up when we all get knocked out. But that's not it, though. While all that's true, my point is this. I'd be happy if you decided to stay by my side, Ellie. Aw, that's so sweet, Lloyd. That's so wholesome. What? Aw, it's so cute. We were a bit of a mess at the start, but I feel like we've really started to become a team over these past 2 months. Even when we're bombarded with the stress of daily life, we make time for the small things, like deciding whose turn it is to cook. We all come to trust in everyone's individual strengths. It's not every day you find teammates like that. Well, Lloyd, I'm gonna cry. You may still be rookies, sure. It's too early for us to be able to tackle every problem by ourselves, but it's also too early for us to give in and despair and give up trying to fix things. We'll tackle each day head on, doing whatever we can, and keep relentlessly confronting the status quo. And if that somehow fails, we'll just come up with a new plan. Together. You, me, Randy, and Tio. And despite the way he acts, the Chief is always doing everything he can to support us from the side. Heck, even Zeke has our backs now, so don't forget, Ellie, you're not alone. Huh? Ah, this is such a wholesome scene. Like, it started out really, really, really dark and depressing, but also just so visceral and real. And now it's coming back to wholesomeness and togetherness. It's a good scene. You're absolutely right. I'm not alone. How could I have forgotten something so important? Thank you, Lloyd. Even though it won't be easy to solve all my problems. I do feel a little better now. Glad to hear it. Still, apart from the lines that sounded like they came straight out of a teen drama, I was a bit surprised. What? Ellie, what? Seriously, is there a hidden camera here or something? I don't know what you're talking about. Are we being broadcast to some online video streaming platform or something? Just that'd be ridiculous. Well, you know. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, thanks for the offer, Copper Nicholson, but I'm a bit busy. So, no thanks. I'm painfully aware of how cheesy they were, okay? Okay, at least Lloyd admits it. Listen, look, Lloyd said some cheesy lines, but at least he admits it, alright? He admitted they were cheesy, alright? Even Ellie admitted that they were cheesy, alright? But what do you mean by surprised, Ellie? Because, well, talking about how I'm needed and telling me that you want me by your side, I thought you were confessing your love to me. I mean, I would sure hope Lloyd does that eventually. You two seem to have really great chemistry. Confessing? Ah. Wait, that's not what I meant at all. Oh. No! Come on, Lloyd! Come on! So, are you saying I'm not good enough? What? What's happened to this conversation? No! Lloyd, you have to fix this! You know that's not it. Oh, come on. You're just teasing me now, aren't you? Just a little paycheck. Ellie may have a lot of Toa-isms, but she is most certainly not Toa. Toa would not tease Reen like that. Like, no, she absolutely would not. But you really should be more careful, Lloyd. Because the next time you confess, I might say yes. Oh, that's it. Wait, what? What? Nothing. You might not realize what you're doing in, but you really have the potential to be a serious womanizer. Hey, hold on a second! I don't understand if you were talking about Randy, but why me? The fact that you don't even know you're doing it makes it all the worse. Ellie. Good grief, Lloyd. The next time you confess, make sure you mean it. I can't believe just hearing those words made my heart start beating so fast. Aww. Ellie really likes Lloyd, and I have to imagine Lloyd probably really likes Ellie. But they're both still just getting used to working together. It's probably gonna be a while before this hopefully blossoms into any kind of relationship. What was that? Nothing. But anyway, I'm sorry I wasn't there when you reported to the chief. Do you guys come up with a plan for how to continue our investigation? No, not yet. Right now, the case hinges on figuring out what Ian hopes to accomplish. Tomorrow, we can ask around and see if we can find some sort of lead. Sounds good. Thanks to you, I have a feeling that I'll be sleeping soundly tonight. Aww! I love how wholesome these two are. How about we hold a meeting tomorrow morning after we get some much-needed rest? Sounds like a plan. I love how wholesome these two are. Lloyd and Ellie learned Star Blast. What is this? This is a team attack? By saying 100 CP each, a powerful combination attack can be unleashed. Oh, that's so cool! Ah! So Lloyd and Ellie are the first ones to get a combination attack. That's really cool. Aw, that was very sweet. Alright, am I going to be right that this guy's related to Ren somehow? No. That concludes this week's reports. The warhounds they've been trained may prove troublesome. If Master Yin were available, he would easily compensate for our lack of force. Very well. We shall continue with our current operating protocols within the city. In addition, recall half of our personnel currently dispatched to Altair. Understood. I shall take my leave, Master Cow. Have a pleasant evening. Yes, to you as well. How troublesome. I'd rather not have to request the Elder's assistance. Such help would come with a heavy debt. If only Master Yun were more cooperative, our plans would proceed splendidly. Worry not, I plan to hold up my end of the bargain. What? It shouldn't surprise me that you were eavesdropping. Wait. Is that Ritzia? Is that Ritzia? I can't really tell. I feel like if we could get like a character portrait, maybe I'd be able to tell. But like just the colored palette, it kind of looks like Ritzia. Doesn't it? Maybe I'm thinking too much into this. It's definitely, I feel like it's too tall to be Ren. Unless Ren's like staying on stilts or something. Dear me, I fear I may have a few slips on my tongue. Now it says Black Shrouded Man, so unless this guy is, unless this is the game trying to troll us and throw a red herring at us, I guess it's probably not, I guess it's probably not Ritzia, but that still begs the question, who is this guy? Please, we both know you said exactly as much as you want me to hear. I guess, the thing I'm wondering is, have we seen those shoes somewhere before? I don't know. Alright, plot prediction times. I think this is either, what's the guy's name? Arios, the, like the bracer, or it could honestly be Guy, potentially. Because we see, again, so little of this guy's face, but it very well could be Guy. Just as cunning as ever. Me? Oh, goodness, no, I'm no match for you. So, to what do I owe this visit? Are you perhaps in the mood to call some warhounds for us? Your subordinates are more than capable enough to handle that matter. My role is to take care of Ravush's main force, beginning with that man, Marcia. That was what you hired me for, was it not? Oh dear, you truly are no fun. It's come to my attention that you've become entangled with Arkansas for some odd reason. I'll have you know the CPD is quite good at their jobs, so don't do anything that will bring us trouble. Do I make myself clear? No need to worry. More importantly, what is your impression of the Special Support section? The fact that he's even taking interest in the Special Support section kind of like raises my suspicions that this could be Guy, because Lloyd is there. Like, just what other reason would he have to take interest in the Special Support section? Oh, so that's what you come here for? Let's see. They're an intriguing combination of young people. Their leader, Lloyd, most of all. Yeah, the feather bring up Lloyd makes me wonder if it might be Guy. He's perfectly aware of his weakness, yet he continues to push forward with determination. He seems to have a strong intuition as well. To be honest, I quite like people like him. They're useful pawns. I was not asking about your taste. What about the other members? Again, each of them proves to be quite intriguing in their own way. Mayor McDowell's Randar possesses a keen sense of diplomacy and operates as the team's administrator. As for the girl from the Epstein Foundation, while the Orbital staff itself is fascinating, I suspect she has some special qualities of her own. Lastly, we have a red-haired fellow. He has a certain air about him, one not dissimilar to my own. Intriguing indeed. I must ask, why have you taken such great interest in them? I simply wish to put them to a little test. I was curious to find out if they are worthy of taking on a request from Yin. What? I am very confused. Do not tell me that this is somehow Sir Day. I swear, if this is actually Sir Day. I don't think it's Baron Blue Blanc, because if it was Baron Blue Blanc, he'd be a lot more in your face and over the top. Suspicious. Alright, well, day 2. Isn't it a bit ridiculous? Despite all the work we put in, we had no choice but to hand the case over to the First Division. If Ritzia hadn't asked us in the first place, everything we uncovered would have stayed hidden. Yeah, you're right. If only there were some kind of version that would allow us to continue investigating. Let's think for a minute. Who would know about Yin in the first place? Well, obviously Huey, considering that's his current employer, and then there's the rival, Ravoosh, and the First Division, who's tracking Huey's movements, according to Dudley. From there, we can assume that the speaker Hartman, who's closely tied to Ravoosh, knows about him as well. That's the man you mentioned yesterday, right, Ellie? Yes, he's a career politician who more or less rules over the Diet, serving as the leader of the Imperial faction. Honestly, it wouldn't be far-fetched to say that he's Ravoosh's greatest supporter. Incidentally, almost all Grandfather's reform bills were crushed by this man. I've always heard his name, but I never knew just how much power he had. If he's tied to Ravoosh, though, then Yin would be a threat to him as well, I imagine. Yes, which means they wouldn't have much of a connection. Tio? Randy? You two make such a cute couple. Will you two start going on a date already? Yeah, you two should totally date. Whatever do you mean? Oh, it's not like that, guys. Sure it is. You two look completely bewildered. Is there something we're missing? No, it's just... You seem to be in a much better mood today, Ellie. I guess so. I'm sorry about yesterday, everyone. I wasn't acting like myself. Well, I'm fine now. I don't intend to be a burden to the team anymore. You've never been a burden to us, Ellie. Quite the opposite, actually. You help us out all the time. I mean, look at us now. Thanks to your political knowledge, we're making progress by leaps and bounds. Aww. Oh, do you really think so? Something smells fishy. Agreed. Something is off. Very off. What did you two do last night? Wait a minute, you two. You know, now that I think of it, I could swear I heard a pair of voices chatting away on the roof from my window. Yeah, I heard it too, because I have these big cat ears, and so I couldn't sleep at night. I wonder. Congratulations, Lloyd and Ellie. I knew you two could do it. Tio. I wish the best for you too. I can't. I'm sorry. This is amazing. I like this. I wish the best for you too. Hold on. We didn't do anything that deserves congratulations, right, Ellie? Yes. I mean, no. We were just talking about life and other things of that nature. Life, eh? Yeah, I talk life with the ladies now and again. I like that Randy and Tior are just like, yeah, these two should just be together. So, tell me, how far do you two... No, Randy, no! Randy, too soon. Randy! Please, Tio's saying right there. How far did you go? Is Randy referring to the intimacy people engage in while in romantic relationships? What is this conversation? Nope, not at all. Let's change the subject. Yeah, let's change the subject. Lloyd and Ellie. Sitting at a tree. I wasn't sure if they would go that route, but they did. Lloyd and Ellie sitting in a tree. J-I-S-S-I-N-G. I like that the screen shakes when Ellie said that. It's like, that's enough for today. It's like in big letters as well. It's like Ellie's character report just enlarged. Just like, that's enough. Yes, ma'am. Sheesh. Me and Ellie together, romantically? You guys know that wouldn't happen. Lloyd, it would totally happen. You two have amazing chemistry. Huh? Lloyd, stop! I mean, I don't think we're all acting battle. I can't really imagine a relationship going that way. Right, Ellie? Lloyd, stop! What's the matter? You idiots. He stepped right on a landmine. Good grief, Lloyd. Oh yes, you are so right, Lloyd. All I did was ask you for some advice on a very unimportant subject, that's all. Ow! And there most definitely wasn't any sort of romantic atmosphere, like you oh so graciously pointed out. All right, that Lloyd. Methinks Lloyd probably has not dated anyone before. Oh, poor, naive, innocent Lloyd. You know, by Antomicx, I only meant that we don't exactly make a good match. Sorry. Well, either way, glad to see you got some more fire in you today, Mademoiselle Ellie. Yeah, thank goodness. I was not sure whether or not you are going to stay at the CPD. I'm sorry, I never meant to make you all worry. I don't know where the future will take me. But right now, I know this is where I'm meant to be. So, everyone, I'm happy that I get to keep working with you. Ellie. So am I, Ellie, because without you, we'd all die. Darn straight. Sorry, it's doubt we get much done around here without you to keep us in line. I wouldn't have to be so stern all the time if you didn't try to wander off to the casino every other day, Randy. Well, that's enough of that. Well, what should we do about our investigation from here on out? Good question. We always attempt to corner again with a different approach than one of the first division has used. However, that unfortunately does not do much to narrow our options. In that case, I've got an idea. How about we have ourselves a trip to Calvard's Eastern Quarter? I bet we find a few clues about in there. Oh, huh? Why didn't I think of that? But would the department even authorize a business trip to a foreign country? The Eastern Quarter is far outside of our jurisdiction, after all. Oh, is Tio just going to, like, give us authorization? Tio? What are you doing? I was contemplating looking into the police database a bit more. Perhaps I'd be able to learn about the First Division's movements and so on. You can do that? Do you doubt me? No, not at all, Tio Tot. Stop calling me Tio Tot! However, I already searched it last night, so there may not be much in the way of new information. Let's try it anyway. You sitting around here doing nothing. What's wrong? I have mail. What? Mail, you know, email. Let's see, okay, we'll pull this open. Great, it's just spam. Let's just delete that, and okay. Next. How strange. Seems as though we received an orb mail. Wait, no, I was joking, Dave, no! That's right, hi, Antomicx, I heard you. And thus, I changed the plot, so it's about orb mail. Take that. Yes. Is Tio talking to herself again? Just let it play out, Ellie, let it play out. Yes. What's that then? Aren't they essentially letters that can be sent up from terminal to terminal? Precisely. The only thing is, typing is extremely useful. Almost no one in the CPD uses the functionality. Most likely because not many officers are trained to use keyboards. And I'm one of them, unfortunately. Well, who's it from? Let me check. What? What is it? Who would send us? Huh? I, Yin, hereby submit my support request. Overcome this trial and face me. Only then will I grant you your mission. Yeah, that makes me think it might be Guy. like Guy or Arios. This is like, oh, we're on this trial. What do you mean? It's him! Is this some kind of joke? Tio, where was the mail sent from? Definitely not the police department. Got it. Sent from the International Bank of Crossbell. Wait, we're already going to a bank robbing mission? Looks like it. Otherwise known as the IVC. What does this mean? IVC's that bank that takes in the mirror from all over Zamuria, right? Why the heck would a place like that see sending us prank mail? Maybe he's Batman? Batman? What's a Batman? You people really need to catch up on your pop culture. Why do you assume I would know? Well, because you're the smartest one here, TL. And that is a really depressing thing to say, considering I'm the youngest one here, but whatever. I did say, however, that this mail was definitely sent from an IEC terminal, which means we are dealing, perhaps, with Crossbell's version of Batman. I have no way of knowing who sent it, though. Possibly that you infiltrated the IPC? It's not out of the question. The IPC building has quite a few external companies and organizations. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's an Epstein Foundation office, too. That's correct, and a acquaintance of mine works there. However, I should have been more clear. The orbital mail was sent directly from the IPC's main terminal. How's that even possible? Like, either it's someone who works at the IPC, owns the IPC, or someone hacks into the system. Because of that, I think the possibility of an external company being involved is low, unless there's a hacker. Well, we won't know until we ask them. You know, something I just thought of. Since the IBC building has a lot of external things, I wonder if that kid we saw, like, at the start of this chapter, like in that opening cutscene, the one who seems to understand his way around orbital computers, I wonder if he's actually in the IBC building. I want our investigation to fly under the first division's radar, but we really don't have any other choice. Yeah, going undercover this time might be a little tricky. Should we hurry up and check it out before they get in our way again? Actually, we may be able to perform our search in secret after all. Really? How exactly? My best friend's father works at the IBC. If we explain the situation to him, he might give us a hand. We just say we're looking for a tour. You think so? Ain't that convenient. Well, well, Mademoiselle. You got more connections than you know what to do with, don't you? I have a decent amount. Unfortunately, I have no way of knowing whether or not he's in Crossbell City, given how hectic his schedule is. What star position does he hold there? You know, I've heard of him, actually. He's Dieter Croix. What? Ah. What? Maybe he famous or something? I'll say. Honestly, you could make the argument that he's just as well known as Ilia. Dieter Croix. Sitting in a tree. Where are you going with that, Ellie? Tio? I don't know, I just wanted to make a joke, but it didn't land. He's one of the continent's most wealthy individuals and a leading figure in the Zamurian economy. And he might even be the masked person, who knows? As well as the current CEO of the International Bank of Crossbell. I swear, if Dieter Christ is the masked person and he's just literally Batman. He's the top dog of the bank? He was originally an old friend of my father's. But he's also kept a friendly relationship with my grandfather. Because of that, I've known him for a good portion of my life. And his daughter is one of my closest childhood friends. Wow, that's amazing. But even if he is the CEO, we won't be able to do much if he's not there. You're right. I heard they spend almost half of the year abroad on business trips. Nevertheless, there's no harm in trying, is there? Even if he isn't in my town? My friend might be. She may even be able to help us. Let's do it then. We're getting somewhere with this investigation now, at least, but... I ain't worried about the intentions behind the orb mail. It was written similarly to the threat letter, but his reason for saying it remains unclear. Well, he went out of his way to send us a challenge. It'd be rude of us not to take the bait, you know? Agreed. Shall we head to the IBC then? Any new requests? Oh yeah, there's a bunch. We reported those. East Crossbell Highway, Monster Extermination. Alright. Gather medicine. Testament's trained. Oh, we're training the Testament's interesting. Alright. Well, might as well move the formation around, put Ellie up front as always. Thank you, Antomicx. Alright, chat, I think this will be a good spot to take our first break. So, don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back, everybody. So we picked up a bunch of new support requests, but before we go take care of those, I think there are two things we have to do. Well, two things to do. Number one, we have to feed Kape. We always have to feed Kape. Hello, Kape. So I think, which fish do we have? I think we want to feed Kape another eel so we can get some more time ports. I swear, I'm never going to get used to that cat doing parkour. Oh yeah. Another action one, we'll take it. Oh, he wants to have this? Thanks, Choppy. Where in the world did you find this, though? Alright, beyond that, though, I've decided to start using a spoiler-free guide, just to not to like understand what's coming up, just more so to understand like if there are any hidden side quests or recipes or things like that. Currently, I don't think there are any hidden side quests on this particular day, but there is apparently a new recipe, and I was very happy when I saw where it is. It's like it's actually in Ellie's house. So, is this the McDowell estate? No, that's Representative Campbell. So, where's the McDowell estate? I think the McDowell estate was like down here. No, like we couldn't go there before. Yep. Here we are, chat. Ellie's house. Oh, is that Sharon? No, okay, that's all. Ah, Lady Ellie. It's been far too long, Joanna. I apologize for showing up unannounced. Not at all. I should prepare a meal immediately, as I was already getting ready to do so. So, does this mean, have you retired from the police force and returned back home? I washed your jammies. They should be in the designated location. Oh, and I already cleaned your room and made your bed every day, so you're welcome to use it whenever you like. I apologize, Joanna. I only came here to visit. I haven't retired from the police force, nor my plans are anytime soon. Oh, I see. My apologies for assuming otherwise, my lady. I hope you continue your hardest. Of course, thank you, Joanna. Something wrong, Joanna? No, well, actually, I've been hearing that the special support section is a thankless post. Wow, she seems concerned for you, Ellie. I'm sorry, Joanna, but I'd like to continue working at the SS for a little while longer. Alright. Nice living room. Wait. Is that is that Majula? Majula? What's Majula, Tio? Dark Souls 2, you know? No, I don't. You really need to understand more video game references, Ellie. I don't know what Majula is either. Yeah, me neither. So do you too. I wonder which one. So this is where Ellie grew up. What say you, sir? Ah, Lady Ellie. It's been far too long. I do not believe you've visited ever since you joined the police force. I apologize I haven't come by sooner, Helmer. Has anything changed around here? Not that I'm aware of. Joanna and I have managed to stay in good health, and Master Henry continues to work tirelessly. To no one's surprise, I might add. Oh, what are we ever going to do with him? Wait a minute, I just realized something. It could be Master Henry, couldn't it? The masked man, it could be Master Henry. Because it did seem a bit weird to me that Henry had a character portrait. Because usually, like, from what we've seen so far, you only reserve the character portraits for characters that are going to matter to the main story in some capacity. And I understand that Henry brought up the information about Ellie's past, but to be fair, like when we were rescuing those kids, for example, they gave, like, you know, Lloyd the nudge he needed to just stick with the special support section. Like, they didn't have character portraits, but yet Master Henry did. So that kind of almost makes me wonder if the reason this test is coming up, because he's trying to see if this is really what we want. Very curious, though. Oh, what are we ever gonna do with him? Man, mine was all Ellie's places as decked out as I was anticipating. This must have cost a fortune. She also appears to be well acquainted with her butler. Well, the Medal family's been distinguished for a long time now. Oh, poor Ellie. This is precisely why I didn't want to bring you all here. I knew this was bound to happen. Aw, poor Ellie. Do you all like to read novels? I enjoyed this book. Enjoy it as much as I do. Oh, book. Good to know. I think they said... Even a cat can do it. How to prepare a delicious cake. Is on this. What? Even a cat can do it. Oh, don't tell me this is going to be a recipe that Tio can. That specifically Tio has mastered in. Like, if it is, I'm going to laugh so hard. Sweet cake. One recipe sweet cake. Even a cat can do it. How to prepare a delicious cake. Now, I would be under the impression that this would be something that Ellie would specialize in, because Ellie seems to specialize in baking things, but we'll see. I mean, on the one hand, I'm glad that this is an Ellie specialty, because we really don't have too many of those, but on the other hand, there was a part of me that was hoping it would just be PTO and just be absolutely hilarious. I'm curious what these things will be. So it's ATS up. I wonder what the better version will do, because I have to feel like... What is it? Yeah, what's confusing is like, the ultimate mitts already does this ATS plus 20%. Is just like a better version of that, like maybe a stronger, just heals more, but still like the massive ATS boost. Because it is a very expensive recipe. Well, let's try it out. Ellie. Alright, I'll try my best. I'm not sure why I'm killing potato here. Well, that's a sweet cake. I was hoping to see what the other versions are, so I'll load that. Because it is one expensive recipe, so I'm hoping that like the Supreme version is actually worth it. Nah, not having much luck here. Bake out some birthday cake, Ellie. I'm gonna try my best. Alright. Not having much luck here. This is Ellie's dish, right? Yeah, of course it is. Just she grew up with it, seemingly. Come on, Ellie. I gave you effort. Wait, did I give Ellie effort? Hold on. Actually, I did not give Ellie effort. I'm just going to temporarily swap this one around. Actually, wait, what is this? What does it even do? I mean, it gives us more EP, which is nice to have, since Ellie uses so much of it. Will we gain more benefit from effort, I wonder? We honestly might. I think that would give us some different spells to work with. Because right now, it's like... Looking at the numbers, the blue rhyme right now isn't giving Ellie any kind of additional somethings that we would otherwise get from everything else. Yeah, because you look at like the orange line has a lot more in all the categories that this has, so I think it might actually be better just to have effort here, even if we do lose a little bit of EP. Alright. That's done. Let's see what, hopefully this recipe can do. Come on, Ellie. I gave you effort. Give us a higher probability of success. Pure cut cake. Ooh, what does that do? What? An accuracy boost. Alright. Interesting. It's a bit niche, but still useful. We can save it for a rainy day. Now, I am curious, what is, like, the bad recipe? Like, is it actually useful? Lloyd? Oh, wait a minute, hold on a second. I think that is interesting, chat. I didn't even realize the character portraits actually change depending on whether a character is good at making a specific dish. Like, right here, for example, like, I was noticing, like, Lloyd just looks so depressed, as do, and Randy looks upset. But that says, you know, they're both terrible at this. Whereas if we go to, say, one where Tio's the specialty, Tio just looks much more confident. Ellie's just like, it's okay. And everyone else is like, just kind of alright. It's interesting. And we go to one that, let's find one that Randy's good at. Yeah, Randy's good at this. Randy's like, yeah, I got this, you know? And do we have one that Lloyd's good at? Do we seriously not have one that Lloyd's good at? I thought we would have at least one by now. I don't think we do. Well, I guess not. Anyway, why I brought that up, chat. Let's see what's, Alright, Lloyd, you got this. Alright, I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, sweet cake. That's not what we want, though. We want to see what the peculiar dish was. I was hoping that we would get the peculiar dish because Lloyd had the, just Lloyd is like a 1-star cook, so come on, Lloyd, mess up. No! Lloyd, mess up! You can do it. You want me to mess up? But why? Because we need to know if it's good or not, Lloyd, alright? We need to know. Come on, Lloyd. Immersion cake. Whoa! What? You're telling me that the peculiar is better than the supreme? What? Granted, it doesn't restore much HP, but like ATS plus 50%, accuracy plus 50%? That's amazing. I like it. I guess we shouldn't, I guess this goes to show that we shouldn't automatically count out like the peculiar dishes, which does beg the question, what will the pudding be? I'm curious now. What would the bad version of the pudding be? Lloyd, you got this. Mass up, mass up, mass up. Endurance pudding. What? What? I don't understand. How is the peculiar dish good? ADF 50%, evasion 50%, that's like top tier. The heck? What the heck, game? What the heck? Oh, yeah, dear interesting Copper Nicholson. Huh. Always makes me wonder, like, what's going to be the peculiar dish of the latte, then? Is it going to be, like, some super awesome, doesn't heal much HP, but just do all, like, the good stuff? Like, give us, like, massive amounts of strength and curing blinds? Let's find out. Lloyd, you got this. Mass up, mass up, mass up, mass up. Ha, made a supreme latte. Lloyd, that's not what you were supposed to do. That's a good latte. I worked really hard on it. Yes, Lloyd, and we want you to mess up. All right? Yeah, Lloyd, mess up. Lloyd? Yes, Ellie? I know you're trying your hardest, Lloyd, and I appreciate that. But right now, we need you to mess up. You too, Ellie? Yes. All right, fine, I'll mess up. See? I messed up. Oh, it's an EP restoring item. That's all right. Oh, hold on to it, I guess. Can I still make, like, the other stuff? Like, we can't make this, because even though, like, as amazing as this is, we don't have enough, full fish fillets for it. This makes you curious to see what these would be. This is slowly devolving into a cooking stream. So I'm starting to realize, like, we may have a lot more options here than I realized. I was under the impression that the peculiar dishes are just supposed to be awful, but it's seeming like, no, they're just more situational. So, you know what, chat? I think it's worth our time to at least try cooking some of these peculiar dishes to see if there are any, like, hidden gems here, so to speak. And why don't we start with this, with the juicy steak? You know, it's the classic, but... Oh, we got an elephant steak. I mean, I'm totally fine with an elephant steak. We can never have too many of those, Lloyd. But right now, I want to see what they have. You know, that's actually an interesting question, Copper Nicholson. I guess deer are more native to, like, North America. There's probably there has to be a creature that performs a, like, equivalent function in South America. It just depends on the biome. But Lloyd, we need you to mess up. Come on, Lloyd, mess up! You got this! No, not juicy steak, Lloyd. We need you to make a peculiar steak. Alright, you know what? I think I've been the hand of this. I'm gonna mess up spectacularly. Yeah! I made a supreme steak. Gosh darn it, Lloyd! Those are good, but those are great, but still, we need you to mess up, Lloyd. Oh, yeah, I think like the capybara, but that would be a question for Gretgor, I imagine. Lloyd, you making the juicy steak is ruining my day. I'm trying my best, Theo. Well, try your worst. Come on, Lloyd, mess up. Okay. Oh yeah, this was just the move 5. That's not particularly useful. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's save those ingredients. Chat, I don't know what's funnier, the fact that we're trying to go like one by one through all the recipes we have at this point to see if some of the particular dishes are good, or the fact that we're doing this in Ellie's room. So like I have to imagine like by the end of this, Ellie's room is just going to smell so bizarre because we made all like these garbage dishes that actually give us good stat buffs. And then Joanna's going to come into this room and be like, Mademoiselle Ellie, what did you do in here? It smells like the kitchen on a bad day. Alright, what about this? I think, yeah, this is one Lloyd's only okay at. Come on, Lloyd! Mess up! Darn it. Oh, interesting. What does a stigma look like, Copper Nicholson? Say, I haven't heard of those before. But I've heard of stigma, you know, Gretgor's spouse, but I have not heard, like, as in, like, the animal species stigma. Very curious. Alright. Well, Lloyd keeps making the Let's Be stew, but we need Lloyd to mess up. Like a deer, but with white fur and very pronounced fangs. Really? That's intriguing. Come on, Lloyd. Mess up. Make a peculiar dish. No, not a normal dish. Our peculiar dish, Lloyd. Come on. This is gonna be a cooking stream. Da 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 da. You got this, Lloyd. I like how Lloyd's messing up the right way. Like, the one time when we don't want good stuff is now, and that's what we're getting. Come on, Lloyd, mess up. Come on, Lloyd. They make quacking noise like a goose. Huh? All right. Man, there are so many. It's kind of. It's really fascinating how many different animal species there are out there, chat. Like, to me, in my head, like, I find it hard to fathom an animal that quacks like a goose that looks like a fanged deer, and yet it exists. It just goes to show how beautiful nature can be, isn't it? Like, how much variety there is as well. I wish there was more variety. And was how our different spells were carrying out. Oh, also, I just realized. So what does this do? Lloyd and Ellie attack area large. Attacks with a lightning bolt and a rapid charge. Oh, that is so cool! They did like. I love this idea of Team S crafts. Like, I hope it's like super duper strong. Because like this was not a thing in Trails of Cold Steel. Like, Trails of Cold Steel does not have this. This seems like a really cool idea, though. I guess it would be really complicated to try and make a dual craft for like every single combination of characters in Trails of Cold Steel, because there's so many, whereas here it seems like we really just have our main 4. But still, really, really cool idea. Come on, Lloyd, mess up. Well, I mean, you did succeed in messing up, just not the way we want you to. Oh, maybe you should be more specific next time. Hey, I'm the only one who gets to be sassy. No, we all get to be sassy sometimes, DL. Ah, come on, that's my thing. A cautionary fail. Come on, we're messing up in all the wrong ways. I want to know what this peculiar dish is. Huh, really? They have 0 natural predators. That's kind of surprising, considering, like, you know, deer have plenty of natural predators. So, like, I almost wonder, like, why that's the case. Are they just too fast? Are they too strong? Like, I wonder why that would be the case. Is it just the environment they're in that's just, like, there's nothing there that would go after them? Come on, Lloyd. We've been at this for how long now, and we still haven't gotten the peculiar dish? Must be like a really low chance to get, which only makes me more intrigued. Come on, Lloyd, make a peculiar dish. Dumplings? That's not it either. What? It said dumplings. Did I just not see it? Is that just like another thing we can't do anything with? Weird, I don't see it. Is this like an ingredient? Oh, it's a fishing thing. I find it fascinating that we've literally done seemingly everything except the peculiar dish. Come on, Lloyd. Yeah, maybe we should try having someone else do it. Oh, but then, yeah, Lloyd is the first person listed, so that's faster. Seriously, what are the odds here? Lloyd's inability to get the peculiar dish on this is having me very, very sus. Come on, how unlucky can we get? Or just how lucky can we get? We keep getting normal supremes, and anytime we fail, it's everything except the peculiar dish. Come on, Lloyd. No. It's almost comical how poorly this is going for Lloyd. Will we ever find out what the peculiar dish is for the deluxe beef stew? Tune in next week to find out. I'm just kidding. I almost wonder if it's like really good because of the fact that no one Okay, finally! So what is this? Oh, it's a speed boost. Okay. We don't really have very many things to give us a speed boost, so I guess that's something. Alright. I wonder about this one. This one is super expensive, but I mean, it is a CP restoring item, so it makes sense that it's super expensive. Yeah, I still think the hot pot's probably a little more efficient, unless this one is like almost as good as a Xeraphim capsule. Alright, chat. Time to see what we can craft with this. So, we need... Tio's the expert on this, so we'll have Tio start with this, and then we'll try to do the peculiar dish. Alright, let me show you how it's done. See? That's how you fail quickly. But Tio, we can't even use cat food that are very many things. I know. So, first you don't succeed, try again. Na 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 na. Tio, that's not what we want. I know. I'm just messing with you. This time for sure. This time for sure. See? Look at that. A gorgeous hot pot. It's beautiful. It's glorious. It heals 80 CP. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. And it heals 50% HP. This is something to save for a rainy day. Agreed, Tio. Alright, now, but what about the peculiar dish? Lloyd, you're up. Why do I always have to make the peculiar dishes? Yes, you're the worst ass at cooking. You don't have a single specialty in this entire list yet. Alright, fine. Here's a heart pot. That's not what we wanted, Lloyd. So much cooking, so little time. So much cooking, so little time. Alright, here I go. Lloyd, you have one job. Make a peculiar dish. I said make a peculiar dish. Well, I mean, that's really good, so might as well have a second one. But we want the peculiar dish, Lloyd. You have one job. Okay, there we go. Courageous hot pot. Either CP 100 or near... What? It's a coin flip? How about that? I don't want to eat it and basically have it be like a 50-50 chance of whether we actually get like a CP restoration or just almost die. Alright, we'll leave that one alone. Alright. We haven't really seen what the crispy fried could be, so... Ellie, you're up. Oh boy. Here we go. Now chop those potatoes for this. That's not what you want, Ellie. Alright, so let's try again. I can't seem to quite get it right. That's right, Ellie. I'm sure you're trying your best. Right. There we go. Resurrection fry. Restores 30% HP. Revives. It's okay. And granted, it is a very, very cheap recipe, but still. Now, what about fishing recipe? Tio, I know you have the effort course equipped. Can you mess up though, Tio? Do you really want me to cook a fish? I'm probably gonna eat it before I finish this cooking. Whatever. See, look, cat food. Well, let's try that again. Dash starts. Oh, is this an attack? It is. What? KO 30%? Wow. Huh. Not that bad, actually. I mean, it's not gonna work against bosses, but still. It's one of those, like, it has, like, the insta-death effect. Interesting. We don't know what the Happy Ham sandwich might become, so be curious about that. Well, chat, I know we're just kind of staring at the cooking menu today, but honestly, this has been a really, really interesting, it's a fascinating look at how, like, there's some, like, hidden gems here in the recipe list. Like, some of the peculiar stuff looks like it could actually be really, really useful. Well, this one's gonna be all Randy. I got this. I made some dumplings. Let's write that down. I imagine like the special sports sections just having a nice like cooking day. Don't have like a picnic of all these peculiar dishes in Ellie's room. A happy ham sandwich, which is not at all what we wanted. That sandwich is too basic for my taste. I want to go beyond that. I want the advanced sandwich. And well, all your name is cat food, Randy. Gosh darn it. Alright. Let's try this again. The perfect sandwich. Let's go. Looks like a pretty normal sandwich to me. I said I wanted the perfect sandwich. Come on, perfect sandwich. Normal sandwich. I said perfect sandwich. Normal sandwich. Perfect sandwich. Normal sandwich. Will you stop saying normal sandwich? Wish TL, you're just going to jinx it. Let's let Lloyd handle it. Lloyd gets it his first try. Partner sandwich. Oh, and that's fake. Partner sandwich? Are you going to do that to me, Lloyd? Oh, you want the partner sandwich? Only if you'll have it with me. Oh, okay. It's alright. I mean, 30% HP cures faint and poison. It's just okay. Not exactly. I also don't think that's worth it. We have individual stuff for curing poison. But what about the peculiar dish, though? Will the peculiar dish be like a chance to poison? I don't know. Lloyd, can you do the opposite this time? We got U material? That's a thing? We could fail to cook something and get U material? I mean, that's basically useless for us because... unless U material can be used for orbits, that's basically useless for us, but still. Magical sandwich? Oh! Wow. That is actually kind of good. What's good about that, chat? That granted, we all know that's the... Where is it? We all know the ultimate myth is superior. But actually, can we buy that stuff? Yeah, I think we can buy all that stuff. Never mind, I was about to say, but maybe it costs less ingredients. I don't know, maybe there's some benefit to it being like an earlier recipe and therefore maybe requiring less expensive ingredients. But still. That's really type. Yes, we'll definitely take that. That's all it means. All that's left then is the espresso. So Tio can hopefully cook that for us. Oh, Tio, you got this. Alright, I'll do my best. Just a normal one. Yeah, I'm really curious, like, what the effort quartz actually does in this game, because it really doesn't seem to make it that much more consistent. Nightmare Killer. It's alright. I mean, it does cure 3 things, but still, it's just kind of okay. Granted, I think most of the stuff is things we can buy, but still. Might as well have it on hand, so why not? Lloyd, can you make a peculiar one, Lloyd? I must discover the secrets of these peculiar recipes. So some of them are actually really good. Oh, there we go. Dark liquid. Oh yeah, I think I actually remember this being a thing in Trails of Cold Steel. Like there was some kind of liquid peculiar thing that healed EP. We don't really have too many EP restoring items, so it might be good to hold on to. But anyway, what have we learned from this experience, chat? There are a couple of good there are a couple of good peculiar dishes to keep our eyes on, which I think are, for example, the endurance pudding. Just like, what the heck? Why is that so amazing? ADF 50% and evasion 50%? Yes, please. Like, I honestly think that's better than the deep yellow at the top. Well, yes, the deep yellow heals more, but the endurance pudding actually does more for us stat-wise. I think the sweet cake is also amazing. It's expensive, but, you know, extra 50% evasion on top of ATS up, definitely like that. The magical sandwich is good for being inexpensive. I honestly think that rice could be useful, just having a confuse attack that's raring to go, and anyone can use it. That does open up some utility. The fish starch could be useful. The thin stew could be useful. I might at a loss for words here, because I think, like, yeah, I think, like, the real breakout one here is the endurance pudding. Like, why is that the peculiar dish? Like, that just seems so good. Like, 50% evasion. But it's just right there, snapping your finger, so to speak. Alright. Well, I think we've gotten distracted cooking lots of different dishes in Ellie's room. We should probably finish up our investigation here. And I'm just thinking it's the mayor's room. Yeah, and head on to our actual... Okay, so the main report... Okay, so obviously just do not go to the bank until we've done all of our other side quest stuff. So, I think also we should start at the, let's start with the fishing ingredients. We do need to do more fishing anyway. Alright, to the inn. Pretty sure the tavern is here. Yeah, I think it's this building. Oh wait, is it these two? Evasion OP, agreed, Spot-Tip agree. Also, hello, Spot-Tip, thanks for dropping by, how's it going? Like, what we were doing, chat, Spot-Tip, since I think you might have just joined, we just spent, like, the past, like, 20 or 30 minutes just going through all these recipes, since I saw that some of the peculiar dishes are actually quite good. For example, this. Why? Like, why is that so good? Why isn't endurance pudding so good? I don't understand. It makes zero sense to me why this seems to be stronger than the... supreme dish, but I digress. Also, it's cool that that gorgeous hot pot CP plus 80 just yes, so much yes. Oh, it's you guys. Hey Walt, do you come here often? Pretty much. Owner's some annoying old dude, but the grub's decent. Not to mention their waitress is pretty sexy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I most definitely do. On that, at least we can agree. Seriously, guys? Show some decorum for once in your life, Randy! I think I was around with healing reservation, yes, but also, like, you know, the difference between a 10% heal and a 40% heal, I think is negligible compared to the massive boost in evasion and ADF at the same time. Like, that's just... I would gladly sacrifice the tiny bit of extra health for that, if it happens in one turn, you know? Darn, I'm starved. After... Is it this guy? Yep. Is it the back room? Why are we even back here? They set the Long Tavern in, right? Am I in the right spot? Shan. Is that the waitress? It is the waitress. Alright. Okay, I was being very confused. I'm like, shouldn't the chef want ingredients? Welcome to Lun Lao! Shan, I presume? We're here to discuss your support request. Wow, you're here already? Oh, thank goodness. Ain't she a cutie? I think fishing for ingredients was the name of your request. Work's work, but is it me or does the SSS hit out with a lot of fetch quests? It's not just you, Randy, but at the very least, it feels like we're getting some characterization from this. You're not wrong, but it really is out of our control. That's in the developer's control. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I need this stuff as soon as possible. We had a customer suddenly come in this morning and make a reservation bigger than our stock can handle. We tried to buy some fish from the market price, but even they were running low on the good stuff. We're gonna need odd jobbers to tackle this one for us. Sorry, what was that now? I do not believe odd jobber is an apt description of our work. Hmm? All I know is I started with the bracer job receptionist and he told me he'd set something up for me. There weren't any bracers available, but he mentioned a group of odd jobbers that would be willing to help. Aren't you the ones he was referring to? So it's that damn receptionist's his fault, eh? The worst part is he's not completely wrong. It still feels bad to hear it, though. However, Lloyd is a proficient fisherman, so I believe we're more than capable of accepting her request. After all, she does appear to be in need. Yeah, I think you're right, Tia. Let's do it. Really? That's such a relief. The dish calls for a fish that's both slender and long. You mean like an eel? We already have one of those. Reservations for 5 people, so we need 5 of the same type of fish. You're telling me we have to catch 5 eels? But if you have trouble catching that specific fish, I guess we could sell for something else. However, whatever kind of fish you bring, we definitely need 5 of the same kind, got it? Freaked out. You want 5 long and slender fish. Then you'll sell for another fish as long as they're all identical. Got it. I'm assuming they want eels, right, Smudkip? Like, as for all the fish we've even encountered, like, the only one that meets that qualification is this. Okay, good. I'm glad. So, we have to use Earthworm, and we need to go to the Harbor District. Honestly, we could probably do that right now. I mean, we already have... I don't know how many eels we have on us right now. Hold on. How many eels do we have? Did I just feed my last eel to Kape? I think I did. So we have to catch 5 eels. Oh boy. Alright. Well, you know what we're doing, chat? Fishing time! Fishing time! They use earthworms. I did see that, Suck It. I did see that. But thanks for the tip, though. Alright. Alright, Lloyd. Fishing spot's up. Mind if I do? Okay. So... yeah, earthworm. You got this, Lloyd. We need 5 eels. Got it. Please be an eel. No! It's not what we needed. Reload the save! Reload the save! Reload the save. Oh, also, Spudtip, you probably missed it, but I think Lloyd and Ellie this stream had a really amazing conversation about just how suffocating it can feel when, like, it seems like everything's stacked against you and, like, the system is so entrenched and corrupt. But that they're trying to make things better one step at a time. It was a really, really inspiring scene, but also very heartwarming and wholesome as well. I like these characters. And then after that, there was this hilarious conversation where Randy and Tio thought Lloyd had asked Ellie on a date, and I think the thing that got me the most was when Randy was saying, like, Lloyd and Ellie sitting in a tree, and then and it was Tio saying sitting in a tree. It was like the funniest thing. I'm not sure if you remember that scene, Spudget, but that just got me laughing so hard. I hope there's actual shipping in the series. I mean, that's really, really cool, but also not what we wanted. We need ELs. What is tonight going to be? Just the ultimate RNG generator? First it was... first it was the cooking, now it's this. We need ELs. Yeah, that's the ELs. Yeah, that's the ELs. Please be an eel. Please be an eel, please be an eel, please be an eel, please be an eel. Come on! Is the other fishing spot more consistently eels? Or is it about the same? Come on, Lloyd. You got this. Okay, there's one. Let's go. Alright, that's one eel. Now we just have to repeat that 4 more times, chat. Well, Lloyd's fishing. What should the rest of us do? I don't know. Maybe read a book or we'll see something on my Orbital laptop. You have an Orbital laptop? No, but I wish I did. Well, I guess we could hit all go against my stream. I like that idea. Yeah, I like that idea too. Wait, guys, where are you going? Guys. Alright, let's see what we got. Eel, 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 eel. Yes! Okay, and here I am on. Alright, that's 2 eels. 3 more. It's just like SpongeBob, chat. Eels and escalators, but mine's the escalators. Alright. Eel, 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 eel. Yeah, that's an eel. Yeah, that's an eel. We need eels. Lots of eels. Da, da, da. Yeah, that's an eel. Alright, 3 in a row. We're getting very lucky, chat. Only 2 more to go. Let's do this. Let's go, Lloyd. Let's go. Let's go, Lloyd. Let's go. Let's go, Lloyd. Let's go. Oh, thanks, everybody. You're all cheering me on. Yeah, of course, because if you don't catch these ELs, we're never gonna finish the support request. Yo, Neil. Darn it. Alright, I mean, we got 3 in a row before, so that was already really lucky. Okay, come on, we just need 2 more eels. Give us an eel. Eel? Please. Darn it. We don't. Not the gluttonous bass. They're everywhere. I just want an eel. Well, 2 eels. Yeah, that's Neil. Yeah, yes, the pond fish has returned. I mean, I think frogs can. I think frogs are fine, Copper Nicholson. Are you not talking about the show Amphibia? Spectre says, if you ever start streaming, you're gonna use the podfish as an emote. Oh yeah, that'd be amazing. Like a podfish emote, that'd be that'd be a really cool emote to have. All right, that is 4 eels. 1 more to go. Let's do it, chat. Let's get them eels. Come on, Lloyd. I believe in you. You can do this. Yeah, Lloyd. You got this. Let's finish the support request strong. Thanks, everyone. I'm glad we're all coming together on this. Catch that eel. Catch that eel. Catch that eel. It got away. Lloyd. What? I got distracted, all right? You guys were all cheering me on, and, well, I got nervous. I think frogs would be alright as long as they're not, like, as with anything, as long as they're not being an infestation. Like, I think just, like, seeing a frog in, like, a pond or something, that's fine. But if there's, like, a whole bunch of them, like in ones, like, overrunning the place, then it's like anything else. It's like, okay, we need to put the frogs back in the pond. Hello, JP the Eagle. Thanks for dropping by. How's it going? We just caught our 5th eel, which means we can finally finish the side quest. Let's go! So that's been very much about random number generators, it seems. That's good. Glad to hear it's going very well for you. Now let's go hand in our stuff. Okay, we need to div eel. Not an escalator, chat, but an eel. We are not divvying on the podfish. It's but div. We are not ruining this quest. Oh, these are the long and slender ones we needed. These would go great with a rice dish. Wow, you even brought me 5 of them? Is it really okay for me to have these? Yeah, give them. Thank you. Now you've got enough grease to last the night. we were able to bring our usual fish, so I'm sure our customers will be delighted. Okay, good. I'm glad we got the right one. Here, I'd like to do these as a thank you. Oh, nice. Actually, here's the recipe I wanted. You're interested? Yes, please. Yes. A new recipe, chat. That is fun. Fierce tiger fried rice. Let's go. This is the secret recipe to our delicious fish rice. We plan to make this alongside the fish tonight. Hope you guys use it too. Thank you. We'll gladly accept it. Is that right with you? We weren't able to clear up the misunderstanding by the looks of it. Side quest complete. Alright, chat. Let's see what this recipe has in store for us. Ooh, we need some eggs. We can buy some eggs. Alright, it's a steel and mute curing thing. I'm curious. What's the, I wonder what it's like the culinary specialty will do, though. Nope. That's one side quest completed, chat. Now to buy some ingredients. So we need some eggs. Egg. Might as well buy a bunch. Alright, let's see what this recipe's all about, chat. Alright, so we know that Randy's really good at this, so... Oh wow, I made the peculiar this time, alright. Garbage. Hot garbage. Chat, look at this. Why is this one hot garbage, but like the other ones are really good? Yeah, only... Like, whenever I see ones like this, it makes me less willing to look at, like, the peculiar dishes. But then, you see some other peculiar dishes that are, like, completely overpowered, and it's like, what? Yeah, it's not very good. Oh well. Hopefully the Supreme version is actually good. Not particularly impressive. They not keep you guessing. I mean, fair, Smut, but at the same time, you know, consistency. Okay, let's say this one. White tiger fried rice. All right, 50% HP and heal seal mute. Definitely a bit more niche, but still 50% HP heal, still very good. No, I'm curious about something. White rice, black pepper, and kibbled salt are not that expensive, nor are fresh eggs. I wonder, chats. Maybe this dish... Is this dish finally going to be the one that lets us do the egg exploit? If it's even possible. I just would be the rice exploit. Let's, alright chat, let's do some simple math here, alright? So, never mind, I take it all back, that's horrible. White rice is super expensive. Well, I mean, we still looked it up. So, let's see. White rice costs 200. Let's see. We're looking for rustic omelet rice. Let's do some math. Fresh egg. Frying onion. Silver tomato. Okay. Silver tomato is 100. Fresh egg is 10, so it's 110. 200 at the top is 310. What was the other one? 320. If I try to sell this... You think you're looking for fierce dragon rice? It's the same recipe though, isn't it? Or my... Wait, did I mix them up? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I mixed them up. I have them all mixed up. White rice, black pepper, kibbled salt, and fresh egg. I mean, I think the rice is still expensive, but let's take a look. Okay, so the white rice is expensive, but black pepper, okay, 210. Kibbled salt, okay, 214. Alright, 224, I'm curious. Granted, we didn't make one, but still. Rice. Nah, they thought of that. They thought of it. Here I am just waiting, just waiting for the moment where we finally find a recipe that costs less to make than the ingredients. It's probably not going to happen, but you never know. Yeah, no. It's not, doesn't seem to be a thing. I think they understood that this is, that someone would probably try to game the system that way. Like, I feel like if there's going to be a way to do it, chat, it's going to have to be like a recipe that has hardly any ingredients, or ingredients that are like super, super inexpensive. Like, yeah, a lot of these require a lot of ingredients. And unfortunately, like, I think the crispy fried is only like goes for 75, whereas what really gets it, makes it expensive is that tender whitefish. Which means that the crispy fried doesn't go for, if I can find it. And the resurrection fried goes for 112. I don't think that would, I think that's still cheaper than, the other one. Yeah, because with the ingredients the crispy fry needs. Yeah, it's too expensive. Oh well. Anyway, well, I know we got distracted there for a second, chat, so let's go turn in our request so we can get some detective points. Alright, 8 DP, we'll definitely take that. Alright, I think the next one we'll want to do... Let's go, it says rare herb retrieval. Let's return to the hospital and see what's up with that. Okay, so first things first, we head to the building. Go to the south. Use a bus station. Whee! There are a couple of characters I want to speak to here. I think about, so I wonder where the older nurse is, like the one that Tio knew. I wonder where she is right now. Oh, it's the elevator, right? Can't go that way. Alright. I guess they would be in, like, the nurses area down on the second floor. Oh, you're the one who asked us for the request. Might as well talk to you. Can I really trust them to come all this way for a request like that? Perhaps I should have asked the Bracer Guild after all. Either way, I don't particularly want to empty my wallet for such a simple errand. Hard to get a word in edgewise. Excuse me, sir. We're from the Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section. Alright, hey, Bradcore, thanks for dropping by, no problem. And thanks for the alert. Have a good rest of your night. You're amazing, Bradcore. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good night. Oh, you came. I've been waiting for you. Come now, take a seat. Thanks, but we're alright. Staying's just fine. Would you mind explaining the details of your support request, Doctor? Ah, yes, of course. Ahem. My request is simple, really. Need to retrieve a certain herb that we use in the internal medical lab. It's called lupinus grass. Sadly, it's become something of a rarity these days. Lupinus is in the Lupinus River, which flows through Crossbell City's harbor. Could be. You want us to find the grass ourselves and bring it back here? No, not exactly. All I need is for you to obtain some from the Crossbell Cathedral. They should have a small reserve supply of the herb. Archbishop Aralda has already agreed to my request, so I would like for you to go there as representative pickup. I go myself normally, but I'm a bit preoccupied at the moment. Huh? I think we can oblige Dr. Lago. You said Archbishop Aralda at the Crossbell Cathedral? That's him. Thanks for the help. Once you get the lip in his grasp, please bring it back here straight away. Something is suspicious. Something is very suspicious. You travel across the Cathedral. Quite moving. Alright. Well, before we leave the hospital, I do want to see, can we go, will that nurse that knew, Tio have any more information about her? Let's find out. After finding out that Cecile is friends with ELIE'S Plater, the rest of the nurses have gotten their panties in a bunch. Honestly, if they really must fixate over something about Cecile, I wish it'd be her incredible work ethic. Alright. Oh, Lloyd, spectacular timing. I just managed to get my hands on 2 tickets for Art and Seal's show next month. If you're free, won't you go with me? Really? Thanks, Cecile, I'd love to. I can't say exactly when I'll be free due to work and all that, but I definitely want to go if I'm able to. Use it to my ears. In that case, I'll be sure to keep this ticket just for you, Lloyd. You know, chat, I almost wonder, is this going to end up being like the quote-unquote date of the game? And what I mean by that is not that Lloyd and Cecile would go on a date, no. But what I mean is Cecile would give us 2 tickets and we have to choose who we give the other ticket to, and it's like that kind of close event, so to speak, like the dance in Trails of Cold Steel 1 or the celebration in Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm curious. If it's not that, I wonder if this is like a major event that points in a particular direction for which character Lloyd develops the deepest bond with. Be very curious, judging how impressive that practice looks. The real deal must be out of this world. Lied. Planning dates while on the job, are we? Very professional, Lloyd. Well, it's like, she's my sister! Or lay off. Lloyd, you lucky son of a gun. Man, those letters could practically burn a hole through me. Lloyd would not date Cecile, okay? Listen. Cecile is basically like an older sister to Lloyd, alright? They would not date. I really hope we'll be able to see Art and Seal's new show together, Lloyd. You had better find some time, okay? Sure, I'll try my best. What all do I know about Cecile? I wasn't? Okay, so I'm probably gonna say some things that are incorrect, so please correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Cecile like the fiance to Guy before Guy supposedly anyway passed away? And if not, wasn't Cecile like either like a relative of Lloyd's or like someone who basically became like a big sister figure for him? Like, am I right about any of this, or am I just completely off base? Yeah, he was Josh Fitzgerald. Okay, I remember that much. But now that they basically became like family at this point. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that one of my coworkers is absolutely best friends with ELIE'S Plater. Do you think it'd be weird to ask Cecile if she could get ELIE'S to sign something of mine? It seems like you can't swing a Stitch and Crossbell without handing an ELIE'S fan. Okay, alright then, I'm glad I at least understand that. But it's for that reason that I do not think they would date. Just no. It's just like the situation with Reen and Elise. Like, I just don't see it, you know? Like, in my view, like, it doesn't matter that they're not related by blood. They're basically behaving like blood relatives, so no. You're asking because I was going to make a comment, I didn't want to spoil anything. Well, as long as the comment isn't a spoiler based off what we know already, then I'm fine with it. But if it is a spoiler, then obviously do not say anything. But I appreciate you checking in about that, so now, where is... Wasn't the other character that we want to talk to on the 3rd floor? Let's go up here. I appreciate you asking in advance, though, so I appreciate that consideration. Now, where is she? There she is! Oh, is that you, Special Support Section? Huh? We didn't even open our mouths yet. Ah, I thought I recognized the sound of those footsteps. Wow. This is gonna be there's too much baggage between them with Guy for me to see them to ever see them working out. Alright. I guess that's one way to look at it. I just looked at more sort of the perspective of Cecile feels like a big sister to Lloyd, even if she isn't technically. So it's kind of more like that. I can remember the footsteps. That's a distinct people, like you and Cecile, quite well. You can tell who we are from our footsteps? That's really impressive. Glad you think so. To tell you the truth, every individual has their own way of walking. For example, racers who come to visit me often, like my father, walk as if they are always on guard. Wow. Guess we sound pretty vulnerable then. How demoralizing! Chin up, you two. Anyone is going to seem outclassed when compared to someone like Arios. Did I say something rude? No, that's not it. It just reminded us that we still have a lot of room for improvement, that's all. Oh, glad I could help? Ah, I like Shizuku. Shizuku's a fun character. Alright. Enough of that, though. Wait, no. Ding ding. Alright, I guess we'll go back to the cathedral. So, where is the bus stop? Back to Crossbell. Alright, now to go to the cathedral, we'll just fast travel to the west exit. Hear the amazing music again. I don't think we have to go that far, right? It was this way, right? I think it was this way? Isn't it this way? Am I misremembering? No, wait, I'm dumb. It was the northern exit, not the western exit. I'm being very silly. There it is, mine's Mountain Path. Because I swear it wasn't that far away. Alright. They said in the cathedral. See you. Yep. Welcome to Crossbell Cathedral. What, may I ask, brings you all here today? Your Archbishop Errolda, correct? We're the Special Support Section on CPD. Hear about one of our support quests. Oh, on duty, are we? Yes, sir. We received a request from the doctor in charge of the internal medicine department at St. Ursula Hospital, Dr. Lago. I believe he contacted you about getting a sample of lupinus grass you have here. Unfortunately, he's very busy at St. Ursula and asked us to retrieve it. Wait a moment. Lago, you did say Dr. Lago, yes? I did indeed receive a letter from him just the other day. This is the first I've heard of such a request. Huh? There's gotta be some mistake. Oh, there's no mistake. The reason for this is quite simple. I've made it my prerogative to ignore every letter sent by this doctor of yours. Really? What? But why? There's no business of yours. That's no business of yours. Besides, I already swore upon the goddess to uphold this solemn vow. Hey, Lloyd, something tells me Dr. Lago didn't exactly give us all the details. Yeah, it appears they have a rather complicated relationship. That puts us in kind of a tight spot, doesn't it? Still, it's up to the doctor's request. It's our duty to follow through, no matter how difficult the Archbishop might be. Excuse me, Archbishop Beralda. What is it? We were informed by Dr. Lago that he intends to use all the herbs for internal medicine research. Considering how renowned St. Ursula is as a medical institution, I'm sure those herbs will go a long way in helping future patients. We don't intend to ask any personal questions about you and the doctor's relationship. However, despite your differences, is it not at all possible for you to get Dr. Lago to have some lupinus grass? Oh, it seems as though you four misunderstood me. When did I say that I wouldn't hand over the herbs? Huh? You will find the lupinus grass in my office, toward the back of the sanctuary on the left. You tell Father Renton that you have my permission. He should supply you with the grass without any problems. Now, I'd say this conversation has reached its end. Go on, get going. Thank you, sir? That was sus. Well then. Oh, that took less convincing than I was expecting. Did we actually convince him to be anything in the first place? It sounded like he intended to do it to us anyway. I'm still views out the whole ordeal. Would it not be wise to pick up the Lupin is drafts before he changes his mind. We definitely should. He said it was in the office. Let's hurry over. I'm curious. What are their connections? Miss Rass is back there. Speak to Father Renton. What is it? You still need something, Roy? No, sir. Maybe Father Renton will tell us what's going on. Oh, how can I help you? This is the office of the Archbishop Araldo. You can't simply barge in here. Oh, sorry, what about that? We're the special support section of the CPD, you see? Explain it. Ah, I see. If you already have the Archbishop's approval, that's fine. Very well. Wait just a minute then. Yeah, one sample of lupinus rest. If you ever wonder about the name a lupinus, it actually an old world meaning wolf. Its particular has a fascinating history. It's said that it was gifted to mankind with divine levels a long time ago. Really? Do you think Zeit might know something about this? It could once be found in abundance in Crossbell City. All the recent development has caused it to become scarce. I think I remember my grandfather telling me the same story when I was little. Really? I never knew about it. It just raises another question. If the rest is so rare, why would Archbishop Errol just hand over like this? I can't say I understand it either. But he's not the biggest fan of Dr. Lago. I am at least a little bit curious about this apparent drama between them. Drama detected. Oh, you're talking about the bad blood between the Archbishop and Lotto? It's not really a secret around here. You see, before he was a doctor, Lotto was originally studying to be a priest at this very cathedral. Oh, and because he left, that's why the bad blood. Dr. Lotto won't work in a church? There's nothing strange about the notion, actually. When it comes to internal medicine, even the most cutting-edge medical science isn't too far away from the healing techniques the Septian Church will often study. That's true. The church is now for its research into medical treatments and the like. Really? Huh. That kind of lines up with what we learned in Trails of Cold Steel too, from about Instructor Thomas, and I think one of the students was like in cahoots with him. They were working for like the church in the background, and it was like a big secret. Interesting. But why exactly did Dr. Lotto leave to join the medical college? Supposedly, he was scouted out by the hospital's director at the time. Despite learning everything he knew about general medicine from Archbishop Aralda, he had a strong ambition to take on the challenge of modern medicine, so he ended up leaving the path of priesthood. The Archbishop tends to be a bit hard-headed, so he's catch-all forgiving Dr. Lago. I get that. Well, it's probably about let us out of the bat. Well, stubborn as the Archbishop may be, he knows when it's support. Just the fact that he allowed you those services is a prime example. In other words, though he may stay out, he at least respects the physician. So from what I'm hearing, those two do not have a complicated relationship after all. They in fact have an obnoxiously complicated relationship. Isn't that a bit too blunt to you? No, it's not blunt enough. Either way, in the end, we got what we came for. Let's go and deliver it. Can we resolve this? I sincerely doubt we'll be able to resolve this if this lasted for this long. But we'll... Oh, actually, I wonder, is the... Yes. So we start holding Sunday school. Children are America mines at the downtown rarely show up to class, so we opted to bring lessons to them instead. Sister Tina has been a great help. Oh, that's nice. They start going to the various towns since it's difficult to travel this distance. Fair. Yeah. Alright. Let's continue. Oh, let's deliver. Time to deliver the goods, chat. To the Ursula Road. To the bus stop. Here we go. Alright. Wasn't too bad, seemingly. Oh, back already? Did you get the lupinus grass like I asked? Yes, sir. Would you mind checking that everything's in order? Yes, this is just what I need. You have my thanks. Now, well, I'm sure the Archbishop told me some stories, didn't he? No, nothing in particular. Apparently he didn't even open the letter you sent, Doctor. I knew it. Never received a reply, so I figured he must have never bothered to read it. So, the whole thing about him agreeing to the deal was a lie? Well, it wasn't easy to end the stuff since we came with no appointments. I truly am sorry about that. Hard to talk about these sorts of things. Due to our strange relationship, I turned to the special sports session in my set. That's the truth. Well, the priest there filled us in. Despite his stubbornness, I'm almost positive the Archbishop approves of the path you chose, Dr. Lotto. Is that so? You know, I've always respected him. That much has never changed. Someday, when Melchior has progressed and become more accessible, I'll meet with him to apologize and thank him for all he's done. I think we would really appreciate that, sir. Anyway, you've been a great help to St. Ursula. If I need anything else, I'll give the SSS a call. Anytime, Doctor. Hey. Alright, well, request complete. Alright. Well, looks like that's all we have to do here. Now for the quest that'll probably be quite difficult. I get the distinct feeling that the Abbess training is going to be another situation like where we had, maybe we fight some grunts at the start and then we have to fight a boss, just like we did with Noelle. If that's the case, that could be quite tricky. But we know the value of S-traps now, at least. As for the other one, I mean, that's a monster extermination quest that could either be really straightforward or really, really challenging. And we won't really know until we're there. Alright. Oh, we got promoted. Yo, we were presented with a new quartz. I wonder what this one does. Strike quartz. A name like that almost seems to imply, like, just raw damage, mayhaps. Let's find out. Oh, it's red. Oh, chance for early strike plus 10%. Yo, just a flat 10% chance for a critical hit. That's pretty good. I like that. And 3 fire, too. You know, having a chance of always getting a critical hit's never a bad thing. Do I dare replace... I mean, Seal is really good. Like, it has helped us in a pinch sometimes. I do wonder... what exactly are we gaining from having these time ports on, I guess we get Soul Blur, but that's not really saying much. We get Chrono Down, which also isn't really saying much. Okay, you know what? Randy, I think you deserve another Fire Quartz. Let's get rid of this in favor of... well, I mean, either that or Lloyd should get this. What benefit does this provide us? Is there really any reason to be... yeah, but you need to wonder, like, is there any reason to have this HP up on Lloyd? Like, is there some art that we aren't... okay, the Cobalt Spirit, you need 100%. It requires time and that. There's Earth Pulse. No, I don't think they're... unless it's like a wind and water thing. Let's see, do I have any wind and water ones? No, I do not. Okay, so it's not really benefiting us that much. Alright, Lloyd, you dead strike. Honestly, it can't hurt. giving Lloyd some fire spells would definitely help. Oh, how are your grades going, Copper Nicholson? Are you still passing those exams? And how far are you in the curriculum? I have to imagine you've been making good progress with it, right? Alright, well, enough of that. We have 2 more requests, chat. We have the Testaments who want us to train them. And we have the East Crossbell Highway Extermination. So, I just decided to go say hi to the Testaments. Actually, I guess we go back to the East Highway. How close are we to leveling up anyway? Not very. I mean, we need more CP anyway. Might as well go see what's in store for us in the East Highway. Alright, so where exactly did they say this was? It says there was sight on the East Highway. Did not say where, though. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're, well, Copper Nicholson, you're more than halfway there, so that's good. And 97%, dude, is an amazing grade. Like, it's really, really, really good. So, I'm happy that you're continuing to make progress, Copper Nicholson. Okay, so if it's on the highway, what part of the highway would that be at? Let's try the fork in the road and see if that yields anything. Maybe it'll be on the way to the tandem date? Are there any, like... Oh, yep, I was right. It was on the way to the tandem date. Yep, Spudtip's right, Copper. You should listen to what Spudtip's saying. Oh, wow, it's like a... Chat, look, it's the bull from Crosscode. It's the fire bull from Crosscode. It's returned. How dare it? How dare? Alright, let's see if we can't sneak up on it. Exterminate. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's scary. How strong are these guys? Very strong! I don't know how strong they are because Tio's unconscious. It'd be helpful to have Tio here so I can at least know what we're dealing with. So, that's faint, right? Yeah. Alright, what are we dealing with? Okay, weak to fire. I think they're just primarily physical factors. They're not really immune to anything, so I think Randy will definitely play a big role here. Okay. Well, are they resistant to water? No, water's neutral. Fire's the best. Tio doesn't exactly have that, so the next best thing. Hydro cannon. Now, their Chaos Brand or Hydro Cannon would probably be the best bet. Or we could go for this and basically guarantee that we'll hit them. But nah, I think the thought of using Hydro Cannon just for the raw power of it intrigues me. Stay in the line. Good. Please don't. No! Everyone's getting fainted. This could be rough. We need Randy's, we definitely want Randy's flash grenade for this. Oh, good thing we have a bunch of stimulants. Oh, and Ellie will have to go down. That's good. Okay, so I want to make sure that this doesn't knock them out of this. So I'm going to try and throw it over here. So hopefully if they get knocked in any direction, it's towards the line. Okay, they didn't get moved in any direction, so they're very much locked in place. I think the obvious thing to do here is raise people's stats. I don't have a way to... probably heal. Unfortunately, Tear doesn't heal very much, so it might be better just to go straight up for an attack. They're weak to fire, so... Do I dare fear PTO one of our ATS boosting items? Do I dare fear PTO the magical sandwich? It's tempting, I'll say. It's very tempting. Since these guys have 3,000 health. You know what? We really do need to make good use of our items, so why not? TO! Do I have anything that increases ATS and speed? I doubt it, but... TO, I had this magical sandwich. Just for... Actually, no, if we... Well, we could do the two things in one turn. Like, if I gave TO, like, a healing item this turn, that would be nice. Granted, it probably wouldn't save TO. Yeah, the problem is it definitely wouldn't save TO. And Ellie needs to heal us anyway, so... I think we just go with... Okay, let's give TO the magical sandwich. No, it's not Copper Nicholson. Like there are plenty of employers out there, Copper Nicholson, plenty of people looking for work. I guarantee you there's tons of people who got like C's in college and stuff and you know, got work. It's not a question. Like, having higher grades can help, but it's not the end all be all, dude. Exactly, Sweattip's right. What they care is, do you have the bare minimum qualification to do the job? If you happen to score very well on top of that, that might make you stand out a little bit compared to other candidates, but that's about it. What matters is that you have the ability to deliver the goods, so to speak. Now, where's that sandwich? There it is. Sandwich for TO. Alright, well, obviously I have to do my thing, so... Yep. Yes! Yes! Oh dear, they're super physically resistant. Looks like the blind strap might work, though. Take this! Yeah! Wow, these things are tanky. Okay. Oh, definitely wanted to make use of our crafts, then. Or I guess our spells. Same, I don't have any way to increase ATS for literally everyone. I guess if this is really going to be a spell spam at this point, we should be going for Heat Wave since we're down multiplier. You delay them already? Yes, he could! So do no damage, but that's not the point. The point is to delay. A crit's coming up. Oh, I'll get one more spell that deals lots of damage. Well, you know what they say. First, same as the first. Unless... Are they lower level than us? They are. Do I dare confuse the... I could Aqua Mirage us to basically almost guarantee that they'll never hit us. There is... No, we're boosted. We should take advantage of the damage. So, yeah. What to do? What to do? I think these things need to get absolutely demolished. Let's pull these melee enemies away from us. Oh, this is... Oh, dude, really be strong, chat. Okay, not bad, Lloyd. Come on, T out, you got this. Oh, Ellie's going to get the crit, yes! Yes! Let Ellie get the crit. I want Ellie to get the crit. It always got to get the crit. So I dare or boost the damage. I mean, that would be, at this point, I think that would be a bit overkill. Let's just kind of wrap this up, I guess. Alright. Let's keep delaying these guys. Let's see how much damage this does. It's not double ATS boosted. Still did some solid damage. Unfortunately, I didn't move him at all. Ow! Once again. Yeah, let's keep hitting these things as hard as we can. So much damage. So much damage. Let's go! Alright, that one also wasn't too bad. Intimidation too. What does that do? Alright, enemy felt. Honestly, not too bad. Intimidation. Enemies more likely to run away on the field. Oh, okay. Add wind and fire. That could be useful. Who did I get this to? That evasion has definitely helped before. At the same time, if we used Intimidate, it would definitely give us more to work with. Alright. Well, chat, I'm glad that battle wasn't too bad. Alright, let's head back to the crossbell. Here we go. Alright, to the build. Back to the building where we can report our quests. Alright, that one's done. Alright, that just leaves... I guess we'll rest up to recover our mana. And see what we have in store for us with the... whatever they're called. Oh yes, what are they called? The Abbas or something? The Testaments, that's right. Alright. Well, I think we'll try to do a follow-up with that after a quick break, chat, so don't go... Wait, what are you doing here? Oh, that's Sister Ratina. They mentioned that. Anyway, I think the HQ is... What was it again? Over here. Alright, chat. What time is this? 9 o'clock? Alright, why don't I take a quick break, and we'll see where things stand when we come back. So, don't worry, guys, I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everyone. So, I'm gonna do this. I'll do this one attempt tonight. I have the distinct feeling it's going to be structured very similarly to how the Noelle fight was structured. So I just will have to go into this with that mindset. So we'll do an attempt and see where we're at. Let's give it a try. All right, Avis. Oh, you're here. You requested that we come, didn't you? Tells Lady wants to train the Testaments. That's a bit of a risky request, don't you think? I want to be so sure that we train a bunch of delinquents anyway. Not only that, I was expecting to see Wazy's name on the request. Was this all your idea? I believe you misunderstood the request. Give me a moment, I will explain the details. It's not particularly complicated. I'd like to request a lesson in the art of self-defense for our members. What? You don't want to be taught self-defense? The heck, you plan on using our teachings in your brawls? Again, please do not misunderstand the request. Let's suppose the Mafia assaults us. When you say the Mafia, are you referring to Ravouche or you? Is this all related to the increased tensions between them? We noticed them getting into more fights lately. I've heard they've even engaged in some gunfights. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be frequent. Precisely. The downtown district also happens to be in the line of fire at times. There's a warehouse district nearby filled with abandoned buildings and empty plots of land that they frequently use for their skirmishes. I'm not pleased with the situation we've been placed in. That's fueling your desire to learn self-defense. It only made sense to be cautious, given that one of your members was so badly injured in the past. It all made sense then. I'm glad you catch on quickly. Wazy is typically tasked with giving our members lessons in combat. However, his fighting style is too unique. It requires a flexible body and a strong affinity for it. Hence, why we've come to you, Lloyd Bannings. The abilities you display boast defensive prowess, while being simple enough to learn. May I humbly request you once again show our members your skills in a real test of combat. Naturally, I don't expect them to master in a day. However, having first-hand experience would be good incentive to try picking up. This is actually really interesting, chat. So, we know that these are a bunch of delinquents, but at the same time, they are making a good point that, like, with the larger criminal syndicates in Crossbell getting more violent, they are very much at risk and just want to defend themselves. I'm glad that request doesn't have any nefarious intentions. Great, I have no issues in accepting it. What are your thoughts, Lloyd? Less than self-defense? Wouldn't necessarily call what I do self-defense, rather the restraint techniques taught at the police academy. Is that still fine with you? Indeed. This is merely for training purposes. I also have no objections toward you bring your comrades along to battle. We've learned your circumstances. We have no reason to refuse your request. Not only that, but this is a good opportunity for me to brush up on my skills. Figures you'd say that. May have some trouble taking them all on at once, Lloyd. Don't forget, you got us to take some of the heat off you. For sure, I'll be counting on you guys. Sit then. Everybody assemble. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be we fight these four, we defeat them, but then Abbas steps in and tries it. Husbands will now engage in a series of practice fights with the SSS. Yes, sir. No, wait, this says series, so that means multiple. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a very similar situation. So either Abbas or Wazy are probably going to join the other side for, like, quote-unquote phase 2. The objective is a 4-on-4 battle. Participants will fight the special sports section with all their might. Right, let's see if our techniques hold on. Sure, we'll show you the full power of the testament. Oh, but take this seriously, you'll get destroyed. Ha, you guys got spunk, look at that. We'll put our skills to the test to see how we can handle a type battle. We better not hold back, or Carl will be told train. Let's give everything we've got. Right. Roger. I will. Listen better again. Alright, I don't like the fact that they go first right off the bat. Okay. Yeah, missed. Take that. Alright, very similar setup to what we had last time. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, this is a very similar setup. Like 3 melee attackers and 1 ranged guy. Well, that guy's gonna be the biggest annoyance, so I honestly think Randy to take another hit if you really needed to, based on what we're seeing so far. So, let's see, let's think there. Tio. Oh yeah, Ice Hammer would be nice. Unless we should save Tio's that scrap for phase 2, I think. I'm assuming there will be a phase 2. Lloyd can encourage everybody. Actually, we might need that for... It's the... Mad the Blaze. Oh, it's only 1. Well, high chance to burn. Interesting. Well, if any of these guys absolutely need to get destroyed, it's the, Actually, you know, might as well encourage, everyone. Doesn't hurt. We'll give everyone a strength up. And... Bada bing, bada bum. Well, that does some damage. A decent tiny bit of damage. Ow. Please survive, Randy. Okay, Randy survived good. I don't want them to get knocked out is the thing. Alright, that does some solid damage. Yes! Come on. Ah! Scary. I don't have anything that can delay, unfortunately. Why didn't I give Lloyd the rough spell? Gosh darn it. Alright, if I use an item... Yeah, Lloyd's still going to be delayed, so they'll definitely... Let's see, Tio... Oh, Randy might be able to eat one hit. Tio most certainly cannot. So... Actually, I could do that. Lowering their speed might help. So mute 100%. That's only if they're going to use arts, which I haven't seen any information that they do. Oh, he got frozen, that spot. Okay, they missed. Miss, okay. Whew! That was a spooky situation, but we survived. That's what matters. We survived. Ellie can heal us. Hooray. Don't get too... Oh, that's probably a phase transition. You're honestly close enough. I might be able to just... Yeah, power smash them all. Yeah, just infinite delay strat. Oh, it's not infinite delay because they're all got moved. Still, yeah, there's an opening. I can't quite get to hit all of them. I say we prioritize the ones that aren't frozen. Right now, should deal some solid damage. I won't. I think at this point, Lloyd, heal Randy just to be safe. Okay, and Ellie, hit them as hard as you can. As hard as I can? As hard as you can. Ariel will hit them. That'll probably finish things off. So I think that's GG for phase 1. Might as well help Tio recover just to be safe. Alright, he gets super back. Alright, if this doesn't work, then we'll obviously have the cannon. Shit works out. Yep. Yep, Ellie deletes. Alright, we're in a good position for phase 2. I'm assuming there'll be a phase 2. Phew, I think this is enough. Is everyone okay? You probably should. You're certainly a force to be reckoned with. How come we couldn't take you down with a relentless assault like that? Also, thanks to the techniques that we learned to restrain a target. It's difficult to master, but can prove quite effective on small groups once you get the hang of them. Effective it has to not only protect himself, but also those around him. We undergo extensive training to stay calm, no matter the level of stress. Built too well to train that way. I suppose you cops aren't all talk. Let that be a lesson learned for us. We haven't defeated this time, but I feel like I can take them on next time. All it took was a bit of roughhousing to get them to cozy up to us. We could have maybe gone a bit easier on them, though. Oh well, it'll be a good learning experience for him. I do not suspect there'll be any problems based on their demeanor. Huh, to heck with that. Is that Wazy? The Saber Vipers? Why'd they come here? Huh. What's up with you guys? What kind of cops break down into a fight in the middle of the downtown district? Huh. Yeah, their butts handed to them. What did you just say? You're the last people I want to hear from. What piece of us? Oh no, we have to... Oh, this is actually interesting. I thought it was just going to be obvious, but no, with maybe 2 groups now? That could be chaos. Yeah, cool. There's something we want to straight first. That doesn't mean all this. False out here for a fight, didn't ya? Want to take on us on 4 against 4 with our leaders not involved? Used to hoot and holler, but now you're fooling around with the cops? You arrived at the right time. Let us begin the duel between the SSS and the Saber Vipers. What? Huh? Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Use this opportunity to learn some much-needed self-defense techniques. You'll need to train to protect yourselves against the Mafia. What better way to learn is there during the fight? What we're saying is, cops are here to train us? Get a load of this guy. Hey, are you the one to train us? You know what's been tripping. There's nothing they can teach us. Get lessons from that. Let's show them what the Vipers can do. Like hit their butts. Alright. Hold on, this wasn't what we had planned. I should forget. They're not gonna listen to us. You sure fighting them back to back is a good idea? You got a plan? There's not much we can do other than fight. Ellie, Tio, you ready? Yeah, I'll manage. Say it. We'll go at it, we must. I think we'll have to. Alright, let the battle commence. I see a crit. I see a crit. Okay. Multi-lunge. Okay, that was a bit rougher. Ow. We're alive. That's what matters. We are alive. And I think, based off the way they're all lined up, I'm not going to know how strong they are until Ellie's turn. But for right now, I think the smart thing to do is going to be to give Tio her double strength boost, so she just do ludicrous amounts of damage with that crit. I guess we could give it to Randy, but Randy. No, we need Randy's blind effect. So where's my strength? My double strength boost. Where are my stakes? I need stakes. There it is. Stake for the TO. Alright, let's see, just for the sake of argument. Alright. It's not a lot of health. Okay. Yes, it'll hit them all! You all thought you did a job on me! Yes, I did! Take this! You darn Vipers! Eat laser! Max power! Absolutely deleted. Ready, finish this guy. Fine. There. And by the skin of our teeth. Dark cops. You kidding me? I'll help you lose to them. We're no better than them. I don't believe this. Tell me we're just as sweet as them. That's what you're concerned about? We really are sworn rivals. Let me say one thing. The assessments will never falter to you guys. The imbeciles lack mental capacity to outwit us. You said it. They can't help to compete with us. What was that? You're asking for a butt chicken? Everyone calm down. You are all far too quick to anger. Do I need to shoot my laser at you again? Oh, no? Good. Seems you also have flame and energy to spare. Let's engage in combat one final time. What? No! Huh? Another battle? The rules are simple. Oh, I shouldn't have used the S-craft. I'm an idiot. Whoever is able to bring the police officer to their knees first will be deemed victorious. Oh, come on! No! It's a 3-part battle? Or just real to everyone? This is ridiculous. Why do you keep dragging us further into this? It's not obvious. The only way to truly take this seriously is if you feel your life is on the line. Scam. What? 8 people at once? Are you kidding me? I'll take them down. Oh, it's definitely right to heal. Okay, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Lloyd! Ow! Lloyd! Lloyd! We need to get to Randy. We need Randy's ability, like, immediately, but also... My choices are either heal Randy and hope we don't get destroyed, or... Wait! These guys have to be a lower level than us, right? I really hope I'm right about this. Please be right about this. Is it finally time? Has the time finally come? Where is it? I think the time has finally come, chat. Please be right about this. Yes, I was right about this. Randy! I'm just doing this because I'm concerned. I might have been a bit premature to do that, but that's alright. We absolutely needed that. Let's try to make this so they're not going to all go in the wrong direction. Alright. Flash out. Hit that blind, everyone. Good. Yes! Get countered. You people are such a pain. Yeah, with how many people there are here, I don't like our odds of just trying to wait this one out. And I think they're lower levels than us, right? They are! To just confuse them all, have them just fight each other. That'd be perfect. You got the CO. Come on, CO, confuse them all! Confuse them all! Let's go! Lunar trays! You all can't comprehend the moon! Now fight each other! Yes! Yes! Perfect! Perfect! This is exactly what we needed! Alright. I think the obvious thing to do at this point is strength up. Ow. Yes! Why fight them ourselves when we can let them fight each other for us? Yes! Yes! It's amazing! They're all defeating each other! This is exactly what we needed! Well, they seem like they've all completely lost their minds, don't they? Well, only one thing to do at this point. Gotta bring everyone together. What has this become? This has become hilarious. Yes! They defeated one of their own guys! Yes! Yes! Alright, so based off the way things are currently going, I think the ones that are going to be the most annoying are over here. So let's reset some of this. Alright, Lloyd. See, who's like the big problem here? Let's find out. I think Quake is my largest area of that guy. These guys don't seem to have taken as much of the brunt of the damage. How should Lunar Crazy even cause? Man, Lunar Crazy is really good. Especially in this situation. Honestly, I might consider an EP charge. It looks like we got the upper hand right now, but I don't want to... Yeah, sure, why not? But this is enough to cast another Lunar Praise if we really need it. Oh, Lloyd will get a crit. Dark Matter! Bring them all together! Yes! Perfect. Good job, Ellie. Lloyd's gonna do a crit, and let's go hit all of them. Yes! The Wombo Combo, chat! The Wombo Combo! The Wombo Combo! Exactly as planned! It looks like that guy's... I don't know which direction they'll run is the problem. Alright, I think he's still in the line of fire. Here's what this one will do. That guy's about to lose his blind. This will knock him away is the problem. All right. Wow, 3 fights in a row. We got through that. I'm amazed that we got through that on our first try. But we'll take it. We'll definitely take that. And that shows us that we are the police. Yeah, take that. Special support section for the win. It's over. We are victorious. Fear us. That was intense. I can't believe they took all of us on at the same time. How they beat us. I will say this. Props to the developers for not like pulling the exact same thing they just did the other day, where it's like, all right, phase 2 is just is a boss battle. Here it's like, no, there won't be a boss battle, but we'll have 3 phases, and the 3rd phase is just like there's like 8 guys to fight. It's like, wow. Darn it. How'd they beat us? Do you understand now? Relying on brute force alone isn't enough to carry you through a fight. You possess a strong offense, but your defense is far too lacking. To put it in simpler terms, you're all inexperienced. What? What's this dude let your ass all of a sudden? Beats the heck out of me. You guys are plenty strong. I wouldn't mind teaching you the basics. What do you say? Would you like to learn some of our defense tactics? Heck nah. I ain't talking about no stinking pigs. We're leaving, boys. Yeah. That big dude always sounds like he's full of it. I don't get him. Ha, like I'd ever listen to him. There's no noise ever. I doubt there are grass techniques. They're totalizing they tried. Yeah, I hear you. They completely tossed aside a valuable learning experience. Well, I'm just glad you guys got something out of it. That makes what we did here worth it. Agreed. Though I must admit I'm pretty exhausted. We'll be taking our leave, if you'll excuse us then. If you'd like to rest, a bar is open to you. I hope that exercise served as adequate training for you as well. Huh? Wait, what? Battle is over. Let us withdraw. Yes, sir. I will say, as interesting as that fight was, I honestly think that was a lot easier than the fight against Noelle. Simply because Noelle had like that sleep grenade attack. And Noelle's also like an actual boss enemy. I was playing this all from the start, didn't he? You managed to have the Saber Vipers to play along. Certainly seems that way. You managed to play us like a fill, yeah? Tough with that. Indeed. I'm highly exhausted. 3 battles in a row. Come on, how's that fair? However, the delinquents may straighten their attitude as a result of his speech. You're right, we managed to accomplish our goal too. It's safe to say we've wrapped up everything we need to here. Let's how. Ready when you are. Alright. Well, that's another side quest finished. Amazed we managed to get through all that. And we'll definitely take that. Alright, I think that's all the requests. Yep, so actually next stream chat we'll probably pick up with heading over to the IPC building. To investigate the mysterious findings we had. But that'll be something for Thursday's stream. I think, does it say where we're supposed to go in the... Yeah. I think we'll leave things here for now, chat. So let's save a couple of times. Yeah, that was a surprisingly straightforward set of side quests, more straightforward than the first days. Like, the first days were brutal. Between the plant monsters and Noelle's fight, those were brutal. Whereas today doesn't seem as bad. But, you know, still challenging, but not as bad. So, if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a raid. But if you're watching on YouTube and everybody saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. If you're subscribing on YouTube, you can always change your mind later. It's very vicious support. If you're watching on YouTube, have an amazing night.